big YouTubers making me angry. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's the #1 Pineapple with another commentary, and I just want to talk about a few serious things, some seriousness going on here. Serious man, I'm a serious man, like Serious Sam. Oh my, you see what I just did there? Anywho, big YouTubers make me angry, sad, frustrated, disappointed, things like this. And I'm going to talk about why over the course of this commentary. One of the first things I want to put forward there is what I consider a big YouTuber to be. A big YouTuber is somebody who's got, like, I want to say past, like, 10,000 subscribers or so, because at that point it becomes, there's so many people messaging you and talking to you and all these things that it's hard to start reaching people, and that's where the problems start. This is where things start happening. Anything past that is just obnoxious, and things just don't turn out the way you want them to. So what I want to say along with that is that not all big YouTubers are along this list that I'm about to go over, this rant that I'm about to say, this thing I'm about to do. So, you know, just to let you guys know, any guys over there and all that stuff. Anywho, why I don't like big YouTubers, one of the biggest reasons is that they all started at the bottom. Every single one of them started out 0 subs, new channel, barely knew what was going on. They're all just starting out, they're getting ready. Some of them, you know, they have some experience, but nothing like what they have right now. So they came from the same place that all of us do, where I came from, where LT Doms came from, Bistro Dom, everybody. All these people. And so they have that within them. They know what it's like to be at the bottom. But it seems that over time they lose that. They lose that feeling of, you know, I'm small, no one really notices me except this small little group, and I appreciate that small group. Because after a while, if they get big enough, I think they start to kind of lose touch with what's going on. They really do. Like, they stop paying attention to things, and they stop caring as much about what's going on and what's going down. And some people, they get cocky, I guess, you know, that's all I can think of is the word, is they just get cocky. They act like, oh, I am big, I am popular, you must love me with all your heart. And I'm like, seriously? No, calm down. You're not that crazy, awesome, big person that you think you are. And this is something that we need to think about when we're doing things. Like, that's what some people need to be reminded about. Is you're a person. You are a person in the world, and that's it. You're nothing special. You're not any different from the person next to you. And that's the bottom line. And this is something that a lot of people have lost when they become big on YouTube. And when they lose this, they start losing what they really were in the beginning. They start losing what they started out as, what they aspired to be, all these things. And they start to do things that make no real sense, that kind of go against what they're all about. And these things that just, you know, they shock the audience, and they just make it weird, like really weird what people are willing to do. This is the scary things that go on. Just recently, a person that I'm subscribed to, it's Burlo. He puts out videos I think weekly. I'm not very sure. He puts out videos involving WWE, you know, SmackDown, you know, the wrestling stuff. What he does is make custom characters based after commentators, famous people, and other people like this. And he has them fight it out and commentates over it. It's a funny show. You really should check it out. But anywho, He did one, I think it was about obviously Jesus and somebody else, I'm not sure. but he had them fighting, and then Mr. OBJ came on over to his video, watched it, I imagine, or just looked at it and said, hey, and he put a copyright claim on the video. Yes, a copyright claim on a video from a YouTube commentator. Does that strike anyone as completely odd? You know, because it does to me. It makes me kind of think, like, what's it like to be up there to think that I have the right to claim my content or claim stuff because it's got my name in it? Who does that? I honestly don't see the point in it. It's retarded. And, I mean, it has no basis in reality. It's like, oh, use my name. So, I use the name Greg for Carlos. I don't know these people. There may be a Carlos out there that sees the video and is like, hey, that's me. They can't just claim copyrights to it. That doesn't make sense. That has no point. I mean, it's stupid. It really is. Like, how people start thinking when they reach a certain point. And this kind of thing needs to be addressed. It needs to be seen and heard about and discussed and taken into thoughts and stuff, because, you know, it doesn't really make that much sense when you think about it. It's like, somebody who's always been worried about copyright claims on their videos is going to put a copyright claim on a video? How does that work out? How does that even seem reasonable? It's crazy stuff. It really is. And I also really hope that the example that I used was the correct example. Burlo, you can tell me. Tell me, Burlo. Tell me now. I don't know if it was right. I'm just imagining it from memory. Something about that guy. But anywho, I mean, it's crazy stuff. And this is why I don't like them anymore, is because they just stop, you know, doing things. I mean, there are some that are active as much as they can be, because, you know, if you've got 100,000 subscribers, you've got a lot of messages and tweets. I said tweets. Tweet. Oh my gosh, tweets. I can't say that word. And they have all this stuff to go through to actually be able to reply to people and do this, and that's understandable, that's reasonable, that makes sense, you know. And it's just things like that, they're quite interesting to me, these things. But anywho, let's just wrap it up. I don't like big YouTubers. I've even unsubscribed to a few big YouTubers that I'm never gonna really watch. It's been the #1 Pineapple. I hope you enjoyed this commentary. Think about it. You all have a good day. Peace out.